at graduation, seeing her beautiful children. Her niece is actually graduating. So congratulations to Evie Van Pelt and David Walker. And your mic's not even on. So, Jared, do you know how to turn his mic on? Yeah, look at that. My boy is young and learning every day.
It's boss dog, man.
Dude, got Mike Tyson. Got all kinds of impersonations that he can do. Smart, funny, young. Ladies, by the way, 901-360-8255, 901-360-8255. He might be broke, but he's young. And he's got a hell of a lot of potential. Trust me on that one. Hit me up at the Sissy's Log Cabin text and listener line where life's too short for ordinary jewelry. Let's talk some hoops today. Let's talk about everything that we got going on. And also, girls, if you want a beautiful ring one day, because, life's too short for ordinary jewelry. Sissy's has the best. I don't think Jared was the kind of guy that would go cubic zirconium.
The man's name is Jared. He's got his own jewelry store already.
That's right. That's probably right.
Yeah.
I still would buy from Sissy's because you know that you don't sell good enough jewelry to actually get a girl to stay yes forever.
Gotcha. Look,
Jared,
that's my TikTok handle. Actually, it could only be, in the song, it could only be.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you subscribe to ordinary jewelry?
No.
Life's too
For
short.
myself, yeah, but for somebody else, no.
I know what you mean by that. Like
I feel you do, but life's too short for ordinary jewelry, man.
Yeah, that's
I got
right. Sissy's, baby, and I ain't no sissy. But girls, if you want to hit him up, 901-360-8255. Good-looking young man, single. He's broke.
He can dunk,
He can dunk, though. He can dunk on your ass.
He said.
Oh, dog, he ain't single. Who's that?
It's my girlfriend.
Man, see, he lies to me so I don't pick her up and steal her.
Well, he meant he's single, he's not married.
No, I just think he lied to me because he didn't want me to hit on his girlfriend.
Well,
He can already tell just from meeting me that I'm not the nicest.
He watched Family Guy.
I'm the nicest, but I'm very weak around women. It's like my kryptonite.
He watched Family Guy. He know you Quagmire in real life.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Hey, Mr. Quagmire, no, come to my house. Bring your friends over, no.
Oh, my God. It's already getting kicked off to a good day. And, we've had some pretty damn good hoops, I could say, in these finals.
Physical, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still shocked. Like, I can't wait to see what tonight's game is going to bring with the Cavs and the Knicks. How are the Cavs going to come out and fight tonight?
Oh, man, Knicks by 25, man.
Man, I don't know, dude. Come on now. You think, like, the way they own that, they were boning the Knicks.
Yeah.
Boning the Knicks.
Yeah.
The tank ran out. They only got 3 in the fourth. Overtime.
And they lost by 11.
Yeah, which and blew everything for me. I mean, I'm up 14 points with 5 minutes and got 7.5. That means I have a 21.5 point lead, people. I was celebrating.
We got to see how much Kenny Atkinson plays James Harden tonight. If he
How about
like
Kenny bring him off late in the games, play him regular time, but when it gets if you need defense, you don't need James on the court.
Well, he told them that
Pillsbury doughboy, mini size with a big beard, and if you
starting
see
five.
the booty hole, you know what I'm talking about. If you see it,
he didn't want to. He's
Take him
not
out.
going to. He's not going to lose his player. So he told them, "Hey, we wouldn't be past first round without you." Okay, we doing what he tried to do to keep the player. Kind of like, you remember when Dylan shot the Grizz out of Game 5?
yes, I sure do.
And Taylor Jenkins was like, no, we ride with him. And I was with Taylor on that because you can't lose the player mentally.
Yeah, but he also he didn't at that time need to think he was Steph freaking Curry.
I mean, he's still hawking today. Ain't much change with Dylan, though. It's like, that's who he is. But in the same way, that's who James Harden is. You're going to either live with it or die with it, man.
Well, he's done a lot of dying in the playoffs.
Yes.
I ain't seen a chip yet. Now,
as Jared pointed out, the man sucks in odd number playoff games.
Yes,
Game
he
3,
does.
Game 5.
well, so
Game
he should be
7.
great in Game 2 tonight.
Hey,
Well, tonight, though, not tonight, but last night we watched Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.
And I'm still sore because it's physical.
Not only is it physical, it's a really good series. I love the way it's being officiated, to be honest.
It doesn't play.
I like them letting him play. The other thing is, I got to say, big tip of the cap. I told y'all Oklahoma City was going to come out of the out of the gates and fight.
They weren't going down no two.
What I'm saying though is man, San Antonio came out with just as much piss and vinegar as Oklahoma City did.
We're going to see that every night.
It was in my opinion, the game was won and lost straight up in that second quarter. Like,
which part?
Yeah, well, after Harper went out, because Harper was on track to score 20 points again.
Oh, you're finna get 20, yeah.
And he went out with 12.
Yeah. And
that right leg injury, man, when he came up awkward and whatever, man, when he fell down in that third quarter, that was kind of the end. But I still think the second quarter, when they pushed that lead to 11 at halftime, like that was, you know what I mean? That was like, okay. I mean, San Antonio in that second quarter on offense was lost for some reason. They couldn't get a bucket to fall. Sometimes the ball is part of the marathon. But they never really were able to land a punch on Oklahoma City that got them off their basketball game.
Yeah,
like they came out in the third quarter, tried to throw a few haymakers, and guess who landed a few haymakers in themselves? That was Oklahoma City. It was like haymaker after haymaker after haymaker. It's like a UFC fight.
I'm glad you mentioned
you win the second round, and then everything's even, and you win in a decision by a point because you won one more round. And that's how I felt about last night's game.
That's what it
was a heavyweight fight that went to a draw, and because of the second quarter, that was the only difference.
A heavyweight fight, and you can relate to this. Don't it feel like a LCS with the Yankees and Red Sox from 20 years ago?
Wow.
Where every pitch was like,
dude, that
mattered, everything.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's that level intense.
Every single possession.
And we talked about this on 94 Feet last night, 94 Feet of Life. It actually also reminds us of the Spurs, Suns, and Mavericks from 20 years ago, too. Whenever they would link in the playoffs, it'd be the second round or conference final. We usually get one, if not both combinations of some sort, you know what I'm saying, between those two of those three squads. And it will be knocked down, drag out, same level of intensity. But also what you're seeing now from what you saw last night was a team that came off of game one who played their starters all 40-plus minutes coming off of 6 games versus the rested team who mixed it up a little bit more, and their bench shook the rust off, and they played a lot better.
And I saw that too, like midway through first quarter, Mitch Johnson's rotations were definitely, like, he got Harrison Barnes in the game early.
I told you he was going to come with that.
Yeah.
Him and Luke Cornett,
and you could tell
experience.
And you could tell that the Thunder saw that the rotations were being made based off of, you know, resting and things of that nature. And that's when they went at, and like John said, that's when they went at them in the second quarter and ran that score by 11 before half.
And the thing is about it, though, is like the Spurs fought. I mean, like, they went into the fourth quarter still down 8. You know what I mean? But they came fighting back and brought it into with, I think, 2 points, 99-97.
Yeah.
Who hit the three-pointer? Somebody hit a three-pointer to bring it within 2.
Vassell?
Proud of Vassell.
No, it wasn't. I can't remember. Damn it. It's going to drive me absolutely crazy.
Was it Thunder or Spurs?
It was the damn Spurs that cut it to 3.
It wasn't Champagne. Champagne only hit 1.
It may have been Devin.
Yeah, it was Vassell. Vassell was the only one really shooting the ball.
Devin had like 6 of them.
Vassell or Castle, but I'm thinking it was Vassell.
I'm thinking it was Devin that you're talking about too.
Huh. Now I'm actually so annoyed
Give me
because
the
my
frame again.
ADHD. I'm actually going to have to go to the damn game.
I go through the play script
and try to figure out when it was. Like, I think it was 99-97 in the fourth quarter after a big 3.
I got to pull it up right here. Let me see what's up.
Because that just is going to make. Because at that moment there was that point where I was starting to feel kind of good. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my God, that is huge. I was thinking to myself, okay, Oklahoma City.
It got to 97-93, and then it was 99-93. Then it was 99-96. Okay, here we go.
I know you're, man. I can't. Why can't I remember anything?
It went to It got tied at 99. No, my bad.
It was Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes.
Harrison Barnes. Yeah.
It was. That's why it took me.
That's
like,
right.
Man, I knew. Thank
Play-by-play.
you.
I'm looking at him going through the whole place.
By the way, I hate to tell you, I'm sitting here trying to like do the thing in my head, and like I'm like trying to watch the game in my head, and I'm like, oh my God, who was it? I cannot see their face, and I didn't scream or go crazy, so it didn't stick out. But yeah, Harrison Barnes hit that 3 from the corner.
Yep, right corner.
And I'm sitting here going, oh, here we go, bro. And then guess what happened? Like the Thunder said, nah, not tonight.
They had an answer. They had a few answers.
Yeah, they did. And Shea was pretty much an answer, wasn't he?
Well, it wasn't just Shea.
Man, it was everybody. You had Alex Caruso doing Chet,
he's been magnificent, yo.
hitting big buckets.
But
Isaiah Hartenstein found a way to make himself playable, though.
He would, and it was grabbing.
Explain that.
He grabbed him some
explain that. Yeah, I was going to say, explain that to some of the people.
He was basically Rick Mahorn and Bill Laimbeer from 1989.
Yep.
He turned into a goon, which he got in Wemby's chest and been physical. Because you got to realize how bad they got out rebounded in game one. They got rebounded by 20. They won on the boards last night. You know what I'm saying? They did well on the offensive boards. And then the Spurs just had too many turnovers, in particular with Steph Castle. But
well, you mentioned who was it?
20 turnovers
was that
in
you
2
yesterday
games.
talking about Castle and the turnovers?
Yeah, it was.
And
I
they
was
did
also
exactly.
saying
They did exactly what I said they was going to do, and they put Caruso on Castle early in that game. I think Castle had about 6 turnovers before the first half ended.
Yeah, because I think he finished with like 9.
Yeah, my
20 on the dot in 2 games, so he's averaging 10 turnovers
10 a game
in this series right now.
he had 9 last night.
He had 9 last night. He had 11 in the first game.
Other thing is I hate to say it, when Castle's jacking up 6 threes and only making 1 of them, that's not good.
When Champagny is off,
add the turnovers.
it's not good. Champagny went 1 for, I think, 8 threes last night.
And for as soon as
what did he think? Okay, Champagny thought he was James Harden.
You y'all start mentioning the futility
1
of the
for 7.
perimeter shoot.
Oh my God! You know why I didn't remember Harrison Barnes 3? Because it was the only one he made in the game.
I'm going into the legs.
That was that big ass 3 was the only one he made. Wasn't
Only
it?
points.
Damn. What happened to Harrison? Age?
I mean,
33 years old.
You got to think about it.
Confidence too.
He was doing this 10 years ago with the Warriors.
Right.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying.
When he was still a young fella, relatively, but
broke his world when he got traded from that team because he was a vital
when he
piece
went to
of that
Sacramento.
team. Yeah, it was.
Did he go to Dallas first? Or
I can't
he went to
remember.
Dallas.
Oh, he did go to Dallas, didn't he?
I think Dallas the one that paid him.
And then Sacramento was the one that
picked him up,
sucked him dry.
Right. Wasn't that a part of the Boogie trade or something like that?
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I can't remember. It's too early in the morning for me.
I go back through it.
If y'all noticed, I was up real late last night.
You know what's funny though? Through the first 4 games of the final series 10 years ago, he was on pace as the leader to be Finals MVP.
Well, right now, who's the MVP of the league in your mind? It was given to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Wemby only got 5 votes. Is that correct?
He got 3rd. He finished 3rd.
But didn't he only get 5 votes?
5, I think, first place votes.
So that's what I mean. Not many.
I mean, actually,
he doesn't know. I can't remember. I'm just trying to remember what I was listening to when, like, whoever the hell on the TNT set was talking about. Like, if it was Chuck, Shaq, whoever.
Yeah, Shea actually won by a larger margin than what I would have expected.
He dominated.
Yeah.
But I'm curious though. Like right now, he's
still the MVP.
You're a general manager. Are you drafting? You get the whole league.
There's nobody in sports I'm drafting before Victor Wembanyama.
Same with you, Jared.
Yeah.
Outside of maybe Ohtani.
And everybody.
Ohtani's
and whether they want to admit it or not,
years old.
I'll take a Myles Garrett just because, but
he's a freak, but he's already
got
3 MVPs.
Whether they
he's
want
wasted his career in
admit it or
Cleveland.
not, everybody would.
If you
was at a pickup basketball game, just playing rec ball,
saw his
and you saw Wendy
ass.
in the gym, everybody first pick is, I got Wendy.
I got dude.
You know the thing that's messing me up is I've seen a lot of great Victor Wembanyama plays this year. I've seen him do things with his handles that I never thought he could do. I've seen him take 2 steps from the 3-point line and dunk it on people's face. I've seen his go-go gadget arm somehow tip the ball on the left and then miss it and then tip it on the right, all in the same motion, bro.
The stuff you can only do in your bedroom on a Nerf goal.
Yes, exactly.
He did a sky hook putback off a rebound. When he shot it and then it bounced off and he flicked it back in with his left, that was a sky hook putback shot on the run.
I still think
and you telling me give him by year 5, year 6, year 7.
This is fun, yo.
Come on, man.
Dude.
But like honestly, all the stuff that we've seen, I still think the biggest cojones And the most impressive play still is his 33-foot three-pointer in the final minute of a basketball game, down 3.
Because he had no conscience when he did it.
And you're playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, and your life is on the line, bro.
That was
that was game 1, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was
playing the champs.
I mean, you're playing the champs in game 1 on the road. So, man, they all bleed together from my brain.
Hey.
Because what he did in that Timberwolves series, too, was badass.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, when he stepped in game number 1, after they had blown the lead, and he stepped in and I got big cojones. I might be 7'6", but hey, shorty Steph Curry, move over, watch this three-pointer. That was the most cold-blooded three. Even in Steph's, all of his three-point shooting, like I kind of expect that kind of stuff out of Steph. I would see it.
I won't put him above Steph, but it's on that tier.
No, when you pull up with a minute left down 3 and you pull up from 33 feet, do y'all realize how far back behind the three-point line that is?
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm talking to the listeners, really. That ain't like, if you're thinking 33 feet is a three-pointer, no. Like, don't you think he was probably like, how many feet do you think he was when he pulled that up?
They showed courtside visual of the spot where he took the 3 and how far away the goal was from that spot.
How was it? I honestly am just guessing.
Like, the scene from Lion King when they zoom in on Simba's face as the stampede is coming, how far he was, and then when they zoom in, that's how far it looked.
Especially the way the depth perception set off.
Exactly, how it stands in the middle of the room because of how wide the space is.
He actually has.
I mean, y'all realize if it's 33 feet, that's 9 feet and a few inches longer than a three-pointer.
He actually also has another video where.
And you're saying it might be a little bit further, even, or.
No, visually, like how it looks.
Oh, just the visual?
Like from the TV, it's like, okay, you can see that.
The distance.
But when they showed the courtside
and you're
visual,
talking, and you're
just looking,
mm-hmm.
I see why it's so much harder to shoot on them goals.
Yeah, the perception
you see right through the
spot.
Back of that jump with all the peeps and the different, man.
He got another
But
video.
by the way, it was also buckets, dude.
It
was bucket. Like, it was just like, I mean, the reason that he had 7 feet from anybody, and it doesn't matter who was on him, it didn't seem like the time. I mean, literally to stop almost 10 feet behind the three-point line.
And you really have
right
to
when
honor
you're coming
that.
down and you're down 3, and we're talking about time that's ticking off the clock.
And you got
to pull up like that when you're 7'6" and to hit it like that.
And as a defender, you have to honor that.
It killed the Thunder.
I'm saying, as a defender, you have to honor that, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Exactly.
Because the release is at 8 feet.
That's one of them shots that you can't get mad at.
You can't even block it because he
got to make
it
that,
at 8 feet.
You know?
It's
he
still
got
one
another
of the
video
coldest.
where he's pretty much giving you a POV of just what he sees. Like, he's holding his camera phone and shooting jumpers, dunking, getting rebounds, and simulate a block shot. It's insane, dog.
I finally learned how to turn off my computer. I've been trying to push this button. It's been froze since I came in here, and I finally found the power button.
But it's insane, though. It's just like I said, there's no athlete I'm drafting before Dude right now.
All right, is Dude going to get past now that it's one game apiece? And I know we got to talk about tonight's action, but, man, on Friday night, Thunders and the Spurs in San Antonio. Current line, San Antonio is only a 2-point favorite.
It was 1.5 about an hour ago.
Right now I'm looking at it, I got 2 even. I usually see that hook because they don't like that damn, when you kiss your sister, that half point, like when you push.
Them points probably going up because
injuries.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the injuries before we go to break. I got a minute. I got actually only 30 seconds.
You got them on both sides, though.
How bad's Dylan Harper?
Day to day.
Yeah, I
Probably
didn't.
Been miss game.
What's the most
I was cleaning up while watching the game,
now?
so I missed his injury, but I watched that whole game.
He tried to come back, but they say the fan duel people told him no, dog.
I believe that.
Probably, definitely.
I saw the dude tell him, God, go back in the locker room.
Because before this series, he wasn't injured. He probably just, got banged up last night. He probably was hurt, but he not injured, J Dub went back out because of a hamstring.
Yeah, his same thing that been plaguing him anyway. but they got enough also to replenish that. Like you said, it might go up or down either way because they guards played fantastic last night off the bench. It's a quartet of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Caruso,
But
Jason Wallace.
I mean, like the thing about it for me
Jake,
is Fox has the ankle, Harper's got the
They
leg,
ain't got no point guard.
and
Jay
then
Crawford.
you got Williams who's got the hamstring. Like, man, it feels like San Antonio needs to go get a witch doctor, somebody to run some crazy cumin or whatever the heck they.
Wimby gonna hit up the
Where's
monks he
Mr.
trained with.
Miyagi when you
They
need
should
him?
have activated Chris Paul.
Wimby gonna hit up the monks he trained with.
Hey, that's for real. He
Yeah,
did train with the Shaolin monks.
I dig it, dog. Remember Kareem Abdul-Jabbar used to train with like Bruce Lee, bro.
Whooped him. I got the video clip. He was really lost, but
Well, I mean, I hate to say this, Bruce was like a little bitty tiny Asian
I
man.
mean, it's Bruce.
You had like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar who could literally go gadget arms. He couldn't even come in the same room.
Because he was full of the weed.
We're taking a quick timeout. You know Isaac Simpson, of course. You know him. You love him. He's an NBA specialist. He talks Tigers. He talks Grizzlies. And somehow he's a big Cowboys fan. He must be a sadist. But we're back in Two Shakes, Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Napa Cafe celebrates 28 years in 2026.
Hi, I'm Glenda Hastings, owner of Napa Cafe, and I want to thank you for making us part of your dining experiences. Treat yourself tonight with a delightful dinner. Maybe start with an appetizer like our baked sweet peculiar peppers stuffed with goat cheese and mozzarella, finish with basil pistou, and move on to one of our cozy dishes like the double chocolate stout braised boneless beef short ribs with tonkatsu sauce and creamy mashed potatoes. Or a fresh seafood dish like our pan-roasted ginger-buttered sea bass with cilantro soy vinaigrette. I get hungry just talking about it. Don't forget about dessert, our famous sweet buttermilk pie with brown sugar sauce, or drink your dessert with one of our signature dessert cocktails like the lemon cheesecake martini, lemony, icy, frothy, and dusted with graham cracker crumbs. Napa Cafe, open Wednesday through Saturday for dinner starting at 5 o'clock. For reservations, visit our website at napacafe.com. We can't wait to serve you.
Come join in and celebrate 28 years of Napa Cafe in 2026.
Nestled in the heart of East Memphis, located corner of Park and Cherry, is a beautiful residential neighborhood. I'm here at Town Village Audubon Park interviewing a new resident, Carolyn. Share with us why you chose Town Village.
Well, if your parents or special friends need to make that big move, let me share with you my experience. It was tough for me to leave home, but then I discovered Town Village. I would like to highly recommend Town Village to you and your loved ones. After looking at all the amenities and meeting all the people and staff, I was hooked. From restaurant, bistro, 3 meals per day, housekeeping, transportation, security, health care, physical therapy, exercise room, and even a heated pool and spa. Come see us and make your new home at Town Village.
Visit us and call Daniel at Town Village Audubon Park at 901-374-7342. There's no place like home, Town Village.
Hey, Mid-South, I got him on the line, Rockin' Ronnie, ready to help you get your Hyundai on. At Gossett Hyundai South, Mount Moriah. Rockin' Ronnie, how you gonna do it?
How about this, Randy? A 2026 Hyundai Elantra SE, $203.21 a month.
You gotta love that Elantra deal. What else you got?
I've got a 2026 Hyundai Palisade SEL, $215.62 a month.
That's awesome. Hey, I hear you got a great deal on Tucson.
You better believe it, Randy. A 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, 33 miles per gallon highway, $216.40 a month.
That's what I'm talking about, Rockin' Ronnie. Plus, you get owner assurance with America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Come see me, Rockin' Ronnie, today at Gossett Hyundai South, 2660 Mount Moriah, or shop online at HyundaiMountMoriah.com.
That's Gossett Hyundai South. Rockin' Ronnie will be waiting for you.
Electric TU 188.709, MSRP 24565, Palisade TU 096.984, MSRP 45.75, Tucson PH 69.7020, MSRP 31.805, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 895, excludes tax title license, approved better CD list for details on Palisade the month,
Too many families face a widening gap between what they can afford and what they need to thrive. More than half of families in the U.S. today are one paycheck away from financial crisis. At Good 360, we deliver hope when families need it most. providing essentials like clothing, hygiene items, and household goods. Put help within reach. Learn more at good360.org.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Listen each and every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and join Ottawa Presbyterian Church for worship. Ottawa is a PCUSA church located in Midtown Memphis.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
They can't keep Johnny down. We haven't yet built the man that'll keep old Johnny down.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It is a thirsty Thursday. It's always brought to you by the best. You know what the best is. Everything that I be talking about, to be honest with you. But I'll tell you one thing, the best sprinter band and the best work band in the entire world, it's always over at Mercedes-Benz Van Center, because they got serious vans for serious workers at 4430 American Way right here in Memphis, Tennessee. It is the Mid-South source for cargo vans, custom chassis, crew vans, passenger vans, sprinter vans. You can also get custom lifts. You can get anything you wanted. They can custom fit it however you need it for your business. They have certified techs that keep you moving on the road. Fast maintenance, repairs, largest parts inventory. Mercedes-Benz Van Center, baby. They're your Sprinter Vans headquarters, 901-237-9302, or just simply go to sprintervans.com. Mercedes-Benz Van Center, part of the Tac Truck Center family, driven to keep you on the road. Now, we've been talking hoops, and we got Isaac Simpson today. And let me just tell you a little something about Isaac. His Twitter handle, or X handle, is Isaac__NBA. Hey, bro, he talks hoops, and he knows everything pretty much about sports and can pretty much talk about anything else, period. On Twitter, he talks about it all. He's a great follow. Give him a follow now, and he joins me. What up, Isaac?
Man, what's going on a Thursday, John?
Man, you know, I'm actually doing pretty good, dude. Been busy as all get out, man. Doing a little bit of this, doing a little bit of that. Probably the busiest I've ever been in my life, and that says a lot, man. I got 2 kids and 4 grandchildren. But I'm having a lot of fun, and one thing that's also giving me a little bit of peace is watching these finals, bro. The Eastern and the Western Conference finals have been absolutely lit. I mean, I still haven't figured out how OG and the Knicks pulled out, they ripped my heart out. I had the Cavs plus 7.5, and I had under 217.5. And I had a 3-game, same-game parlay where everything was in except for, of course, the Cavs and the under. And that was 100% going to hit. Yeah, I was about to clean up like I was Santa Claus, bruh. And then OG took James Harden to task, and I was screaming, take him out. I can tell it looks like he's about to fart from his mouth. He had the old booty face. And I just don't understand, how is that you let a team like that walk you down and go on an 18-0 run? And why did you save your timeouts, you idiot? Because, you needed him at the end of the game? No, you needed to stop the damn bleeding.
Yeah, man, just walk them down. Like you said, man, and you just attacking James Harden over and over. And I don't know how you leave him in the game. He talked about after the game how James is a great defender, and that's the reason why he left him in there. Like I don't know what he's talking about there, but you had to do something, man. Put Jalen Tyson in.
That's
something,
exactly what my man Ham and Jared said yesterday. They were like, dude, Jalen Tyson's fresh legs. You had Harden play 42 minutes in that game. Bring in that young buck and tell him to jump his ass up in his shorts. Or go blitz Craig. Bring in Dennis Schroeder. Ein. He'll blitz Craig that dude, man. He'll go old school World War.
It's not like James Harden offense is what it used to be, and you got to have him on the floor. Like I can't believe he just sat there. Kenny just sat there and let them walk them down like that. That's nasty work, man. I don't. That's
you know
ugly,
who played
man.
the most minutes for the Cavs in that game?
Who was that?
James Harden played the most minutes for the Cavaliers. And he is 36 years old and is known for hanging out with the baby and little baby till 4 o'clock in the morning eating taco smell.
And with a lot of miles on him already. And like
you let anybody but Jalen Brunson beat you, man. You can't just let him beat you the way he did in that fourth quarter, man. I just don't understand it, man. Just coaching malpractice, in my opinion, man. There's no way that you lose that game. I mean, say to the Grizzlies Clippers years ago, man. I think the Grizzlies were up 22 going to the fourth quarter, man. Very similar type deal, man. The momentum Knicks just got going, man, downhill, and there was just really nothing they could do to stop it.
That actually was the largest comeback since the Grizzlies got walked down.
Yeah, I think it probably was.
That hurt.
I think the Grizzlies got up 22 in that game.
Swaggy P, Nick Young.
Dude, that hurt so bad.
Man.
That hurt.
And he did
I
really
just
twice.
I just sat in my seat for 20 minutes after that game was over. Just before I left and went to my car, I just sit there for 20 minutes.
I did
like
too.
I couldn't believe what I had just experienced.
I wasn't afraid. I ain't gonna die. I had tears in my eyes, man. I lost a lot that night.
They was up like, what, 30?
Yep. No, it was a parade. Everybody's whooping the trick. Everybody's toweling. Everybody's like, how you like me now? We're doing riding fake ponies in the dead gum.
Swagger hit about 3-4 of them things in a row. It was like,
Man.
Yeah, Swaggy P, man. He got off on him, man.
And it was the fact that it was also Swaggy P and that stupid smile on his hair and him doing his little.
And the fun part about that is, you look at it now on the opposite bench, Gilbert Arenas was with us, so we control Gil about this forever.
Now tonight, I did want to know though, because before I get on what we saw last night and everything, I do want to know, what do you think about the Cavs Knicks? The Cavaliers. Nothing really changes until somebody wins on the other person's court, or you know what I'm saying. Like if they do fall, down 0-2, they are going to be going back home. But how important is this for Kenny Atkinson to actually have a damn good game as a coach? Because if I'm in that locker room, I'm looking honestly at my coach and wondering, how'd you screw that up and keep the fat jelly boy on the court? Like, I mean, seriously. Like there's so many things that he could have done to slow this down and change that game, because it was basically unlosable, and he found a way to lose. The worst part was the ball that went all the way down and popped out. I knew I was screwed in overtime after that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you look at the ESPN predictor, I think the Cleveland Cavaliers had like a 99.8% chance of winning the game, like into the fourth quarter. That's just insanity. But it's weird, man. I don't know what to think about tonight, because it's hard. If you're the Cavs, how do you
get off the mat,
mentally bounce back from that? Like that's the big question. And also, I never trust the Knicks. Like, no matter how good they look, one game they're super Jekyll and Hyde. So this is a very interesting one for me. I think it's paramount. I think the Cavs need to win this game. If they go down 0-2, I think they're in trouble. But mentally, man, they just got to find a way to put that game one out of their minds, man, and say, okay, well, that one is over. We got to try to find a way, tie this thing up, man, 1-1, and going back home with this thing square. Because if they go down 0-2, I think they're in trouble. Because I think the Knicks are definitely capable of winning in Cleveland. So even if they split, man, you're looking at being down 3-1 coming back to New York. So I think this game is paramount. And Kenny Atkinson, like you said, man, he just got to do a better job, man. That's just piss poor effort, man. Coaching in the playoffs, that you let your team get walked down like that, don't make an adjustment. They just keep going at the same guy over and over. And
the man
like
who
I said,
had the worst shooting percentage on your team, not named Dennis Schroeder, who at least played defense, because Dennis was
after the game,
1 for 9.
say that he kept him out there because James Harden is a great defender. Like, I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? This man has never played any defense, man. I don't. It was just nasty, man. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I just couldn't believe that he just sat there and allowed that to happen, because that's basically what it was. I mean, just the zero adjustments, man. They just let him walk him down, man. And I knew once it got to like 6-7 point game, I was like, the Knicks gonna win this game. And they ended up winning, man. We almost had a shot at overtime. Right before overtime, the three was in and out from former Grizz legend. He actually played for the Grizzlies for like 2 or 3 games. Hurt his ankle, man, and never played again, man. Wish they could have kept on to him, because he can really shoot the basketball. He's really turned into a really good player. But yeah, man, once that game got down to 6-7 points, man, I knew the Knicks were going to win.
And the crazy thing for me is I thought the Knicks absolutely shot ass, while Cleveland shot great, a la other than James Harden and Dennis Schroeder. Everybody else I thought shot pretty good. I mean, Harden missed 8 dead-gum threes, and they still knocked down 16 and shot 32%, and he missed 8 of them. And then you had also...
Yeah, it was 1 of 8.
Yeah, and then Schroeder was 1 for 4. I mean, them combined... Oh, yeah, he was 1 of 8. They missed 7. So, I mean, 2 for 12.
3 to 2.
Yeah, that's just... That and again, I don't understand why Harden played the most minutes of the Cavs. Again, he looks like the least athletic person on the court, other than maybe Wade.
Man, I knew it was over when they showed him walking into the arena before the game, man. He looked like somebody's grandma out there. Like, he could barely get up. I was like, why is this dude walking like that? Like, I knew it was over then. Like, he couldn't even walk straight. I was like, what's going on with this man? Yeah, I mean, it looked like the way he plays defense. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just non-existent. And, I mean, if they don't make an adjustment for that, I mean, I would just keep doing the same thing if I was the Knicks. If they don't make an adjustment to it tonight, man, I don't know, but it looks like Axton is going to stick with his guy. I mean, he's better than James Harden, man. I guess he's just going to stick with him. But
how many
sometimes,
coaches
man,
are going to go down with the James Harden ship? That's the question. I will tell you, though, we're going to talk Western Conference Finals on the other side. We got Isaac Simpson. Follow him at Isaac_NBA. But all you people out there, if you need to sell your house and fast, like you need some cash, like James Harden, did he rip all your finances away? Are you broke because of my kinfolk? Well, don't worry. I got your answer. Call my buddy Bill at I Buy Houses. Simple. Write this number down, 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. That's Bill at I Buy Houses. Any house, any area, as is, as simple as that. Guaranteed to close in 5 days, and we're talking cash money, baby. Cash in a flash. Don't let them foreclose on you. Don't let, you come home for a funeral, you inherit somebody's house, and you're like, I've got to go back to Arizona, hang out in the desert, do some ayahuasca with Aaron Rodgers. And you're like, I don't want to wait here in Memphis. 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. Again, any house, any area, as is, as simple as that. Call my buddy Bill at I Buy Houses. Isaac Simpson and me and Ham and Jared talking Western Conference Finals on the other side right here on Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Did you miss your favorite Sports 56 show? No! Check out the podcast, broken down hourly at sports56whbq.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to like and subscribe. Never miss any Sports 56 show again with our podcasts available daily from Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Old Dominick Distillery is pouring Memphis pride into every cocktail. From the winning atmosphere at its downtown Memphis distillery to award-winning craft spirits, Old Dominick is pure Memphis spirit through and through. Swing by the distillery bar for a pregame cocktail or celebrate your wins with a guided tour and tasting. Old Dominick Distillery. Come for the spirits, stay for the experience. Cheers to Memphis. Learn more at olddominick.com.
You know that feeling when something is supposed to be complicated and then it's not? That's the Dobbs Brothers way. For your new Chevrolet, there's no games, no runaround, no surprises, just straight answers from people who actually mean them. Buying a car shouldn't feel like a battle, and at Dobbs Brothers Chevrolet, it doesn't. Trust, transparency, and driving our community forward. That's the Dobbs Brothers way. Shop Dobbs Brothers Chevrolet of Bartlett today.
Take your basketball skills to the next level at Shoot 360 Memphis. Shoot 360 is a revolutionary basketball training facility that combines cutting-edge technology with gamification and provides instant, objective feedback with hands-on, one-on-one expert coaching. And now, introducing Shoot 360 Cordova, a newly renovated 50,000 square foot facility with 2 NBA regulation-size courts, 3 high school-size courts, and 4 shooting bays with Shoot 360 technology. Memberships are now on a monthly basis. And yes, you can become a member at both locations. Whether you're an aspiring young talent, NBA player, or looking for a unique workout, all skill levels are welcome at Shoot 360 Memphis to learn proper shooting and passing techniques, improve fundamentals, and gain a competitive edge while having fun. Shoot 360 Memphis, now in Cordova and Collierville. Call them today at 901-779-3176. That's 901-779-3176. The future of basketball training is here. Shoot 360 Memphis.
Volkswagen Driver Days is on at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike, and it's drivers wanted. If you're looking for sporty, we Gossett 2026 Jetta S, just $249 a month, $249 a month for Jetta S. How about 2025 Tiguan S, $269 a month? Yes, brand new Tiguan S, $269 a month. And Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike wants to get you vacation ready in 2026 Atlas SE, $329 a month. That's only $329 a month for a brand new Atlas SE. If you're ready for a new ride, we got you covered at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike. So get to Gossett Volkswagen today at 1875 Covington Pike. Online, GossettVWMemphis.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Atlas TC 564,681, MSRP 41,911, Jetta TMO 312,217, MSRP 25,791, Tiguan TMO 43,763, MSRP 32,881. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must be financed through Volkswagen Credit PF 895. Excludes tax title license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer in 6126. Dealer stock only.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Got a little quick bet for you. You know, in about 20 minutes starting, we got Pirates and the Cardinals. You got May and Ashcraft. And let me just tell you about my man Ashcraft. Well, I just have a feeling. It is May, right?
21st.
We got May and Ashcraft. I think both of them are going to get hit. The total is only 7. Y'all got me bleeped up. Let's go over. Score like billionaires in brothels. Put it in the hole like Wemby from 33 feet out. Let's go. That's what I'm taking, and I'm taking it right now. Isaac Simpson, how are you doing again on this beautiful Thursday afternoon?
Man, doing fantastic. Can't complain.
Man, I got a question for you, Isaac. What do you think about over Pirates Cardinals? How's that thing so low at 7?
Yeah, man, I heard what you were saying, man. Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good bet. And I think that could be 10-plus runs scored in that game. So, yeah, man, I'm with you on that. With you on the over for sure.
Man, I'm just rocking and firing that junk right now. The other thing I was going to tell you is, or not tell you, I ain't telling you ish. I'm asking you. Right now, Western Conference Finals, these two games have been, I think, just absolutely fabulous. The one thing that I'm scared of, dude, I don't want this thing to be decided by injuries. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want these two teams, and listen, and I know injuries are a part of the game, and blah, blah, blah. Hell yes, I know this. Okay? I don't need somebody to text me, injuries are part of the game, John. Well, damn it, I want to see Jalen Williams. I want to see De'Aaron Fox. I want to see Dylan Harper. I want to see these two teams at full strength going head-to-head, because this thing looks like the finals for me. Because I feel like whoever wins this series, I feel like they walk New York or Cleveland. And I just want this one to be a healthy series and everybody at full strength. Which team with the injuries are you most concerned about? Are you more worried about Jalen Williams and his hamstring, or Dylan Harper's leg and De'Aaron Fox's ankle?
Yeah, I think it's the Thunder. I think J-Dub possibly being out, it has a bigger impact, because for the Spurs, I think De'Aaron Fox is probably playing tomorrow night, from what they're saying. So you get him back. Dylan Harper is important, no doubt, but they have a lot of guards on with San Antonio, and if you got De'Aaron Fox coming back, I think he can replace, especially offensively, what you lose with Dylan Harper. So I think they're in a better spot. I think without J-Dub, I think that's big for the Thunder and what they do. So that's one to watch. I think that could be potentially not franchise, but series changing for the Thunder in this series. I think they really miss him if he couldn't get back, and it didn't look good. But the same thing with Dylan Harper. I mean, like they said, they're saying he could miss a couple games as well. But again, I just think they have more of the infrastructure to make up for it with all the guards they got, with guys like Vassell, you got Johnson coming off the bench, you got Fox coming back. You got Castle. I just think with De'Aaron Fox coming back, that's kind of a luxury with all those guys you got. So I think they'll be fine. I think J-Dub is the one that I think you got to be worried about if you're the Thunder.
Weird question, but I was thinking about this the other night because I really love Castle, and I really have come into love Harper. I know Rutgers is wondering what the hell happened with that.
Yeah, man. When you got those two guys couldn't win, man, that's crazy.
It's crazy, and then you got and then now you got but Harper.
I think they were like below 500 a year. That's
20
insanity.
Years old, 6'5", 220, full grown ass man at 20 years old, still gonna get some man muscles. You look over at Castle, who's a smooth 6'6", probably 210, kind of slit, like just has a real good pace of the game. Has to work on his turnovers and everything. I look at these two young bucks. If you can only have one of them, who you picking?
Oh man, that's a tough one, man. I'm big on Dylan Harper, man. I really think his ceiling is through the roof. I think I would choose Dylan Harper. I know some people might think that's crazy because you kind of
asked it because that's who I'm picking, and I think a lot of people think I'm crazy, but I just see like the base on that kid.
The point guard in me.
The point guard
goes with Dylan Harper.
But also he is stronger than most point guards.
Oh yeah, I mean,
and he's 20.
He's
NBA do it on both ends, man.
He's got NBA pedigree, like a championship NBA pedigree.
Facts.
But then at the same time with Steph Castle, he's like your favorite hooper's favorite hooper.
Well, because he looks so cool, man. And he's silky smooth when he's not turning it over.
It's got all of that. He gonna boat on somebody.
So I already say he's a gamer, man. He coming out there trying to take your heart.
What he did the hard style last night was just rude.
Oh man, that was nasty. He had one in game one too.
Oh, when he hung on the rim and stared Shea down, it's like, all right, cuz.
I mean, he'll just explode out of nowhere. You don't even expect it. Next thing you know, he's dunking it on your head. So. I mean, I love his attitude, man, mentality, because he has a nasty streak in him, and those are the kind of guys I like. I can go to war with those type of guys, but like ceiling-wise, man, I'm with you, John. I think I would go with Harper. I just love everything about that kid, and he just has it. You can just see it, man. I think he could. I think he's going to be an all-star level player. I don't think there's any question about him. I mean, he has all the tools, and you talk about the pedigree that he has. Man, you add that to it, man. I just love everything I see with him, and that's why I kind of look at their roster, and you look at the extension that Fox signed. I mean, they're going to be paying him $60 million a year in 3 years.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I don't think they need him. I was having this conversation with somebody the other night there.
But man, you give Dylan Harper 2 more seasons.
That's what I'm saying. If Dylan Harper is healthy, I mean, it's different, but I think they need him now because, again, with the injury situation. But long term, when I'm looking for this roster, there's no reason for them to be paying De'Aaron Fox $50 million next year. I think it's 49.9 next year. It escalates up to 60, I think, in year 3, which is crazy. I mean, that's not taking anything away from De'Aaron Fox. We know what he can do offensively. I just think with the guards that they have on the team, you got Castle and Harper and Vassell, these guys that they have, they just don't need to be paying them that much. I think they would be fine without him as long as they're healthy and all those guys are playing. There's no reason for them to be paying him $50 to $60 million.
One other question, man, that I think kind of got me a little interested, especially came in on the text line. He wants to know. He says, "Are people going to stop ignoring the fact that Chet making people go bankrupt and how he's ducking smoke from Wemby?"
Yeah, man, it ain't been pretty, man. They kind of use Hartenstein. Hartenstein hasn't been playing much, and referees allowed him to beat him up last night. I think that's one of the reasons why they were able to win that game, because I think Wemby was just gassed late in that game. I mean, he had been getting beat up all night and not getting any calls. And that's one reason why Oklahoma City was able to win that game, because it was ref completely different in game one. They just let Oklahoma City grab and flop and do all the stuff that they do. And then when they're able to get away with that stuff, they're hard to beat. I mean, that's kind of their game, and they let them play it last night. They didn't really let them play that way in game one. So be interested to see how they ref this series going forward, because I think that's big on how physical they allow Oklahoma City to be. And I think that can determine how these games go.
Was Alex Caruso actually the best player on the quarter? Am I smoking crack?
Man, I mean, he was plus 18 last night in a game that was close.
I mean, every time a big play happened,
he in it.
I mean, he's just been on another level.
If he calls it, he in it.
Damn.
I mean, he always around the ball. Everything that happens, he's in the mix.
I don't remember him missing a shot last night. Did he miss one?
He's been fantastic,
Miss
man.
Monday.
He been.
So what did he get? 8 threes in game one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I think he hit 3 more last night. But hey, Isaac, do me a favor, man. Who we got tonight? We got 20 seconds.
Man, God, man, my predictions of these playoffs have not been great. I'm going to say Cleveland. Cleveland finds a way to get it done, man, tonight.
All right.
See.
Go Cavs up. Spider-Man, come out there and shoot that web. Harden, don't get off the bus. Stay with the baby and Lil Baby. He is Isaac Simpson. Follow him at Isaac Double the Score NBA. Later, Pippin.
Man, talk to you next week.
That is my homie. Mo Schefter's on the other side. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Hey everybody, I hope you're ready for summer because all the new Silverados are right here in Olive Branch at All-Star Chevrolet. No interest financing or $7,000 in cash. So go big with a brand new HD Silverado and make no payments all summer. No payments all summer with your new Trax, Colorado truck, or new Traverse with the third row seating because your good credit deserves it. And this is Military Appreciation Month and our friends at All-Star love our military. In May, get a $1,000 military appreciation bonus on almost every Chevy model here, 1,000. And if you want a barely driven certified Chevy or the hottest pre-owned Chevys on the market, All-Star is spot on. Tahoes, Suburbans, even Trailblazers. And for all your fleet and commercial vehicle needs, express cargo passenger vans and all, they're here. That's right, at All-Star Chevy because they're a top-rated business elite dealer. Together, let's drive. Don't miss the Ready for Summer event going on now in Olive Branch at All-Star Chevrolet or go to allstarautogroup.com.
You know, sometimes I wish I had a gun.
Well, I'm armed, but before I bought one, I still went to Top Gun Academy to learn to protect myself without a gun.
How is that possible?
Top Gun's personal protection training. It's perfect if you want to protect yourself without firearms.
I don't know.
And it's perfect if you feel the need to carry a gun for self-defense because the last thing you really want to do is shoot.
That is scary.
Not at Top Gun. It's very comfortable, and you learn to load, handle, and shoot a handgun safely. Protect yourself. Go to Top Gun Academy. They're at 2770 Witten Road.
Do you know one of the best things you can do for your employees or family's health? Provide Arctic Clear bottled water. Arctic Clear bottled water is your locally owned and operated bottled water provider. Arctic Clear is 100% natural spring water with free delivery and setup, dependable service, and no long-term contracts. What an easy choice. Call Jeff Manus today, 901-382-2363, or visit arctic-clear.com. Arctic Clear bottled water. Call now, 382-2363. That's 382-2363.
Rick's Powder Coating for a beautiful finish every time. Rick's Powder Coating specializes in automotive, ornamental, residential, and industrial coating. With 2 conveyor lines and the largest batch ovens in the Mid-South, Rick's can accommodate all of your powder coating needs. Locally owned and operated since 2002, Rick's Powder Coating will customize a beautiful finish just for you. Drop by or call to see how Rick's Powder Coating can bring color to your life. 901-367-2771 or rickspowdercoating.com.
Hey, Mid-South, you ready for love at first drive? We got it covered with the main man Marshall at Gossett Hyundai on the Pike.
That's right, Randy. Check this out. Brand new 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE, 33 miles per gallon. We got it at $216.40 a month. That's just over $7 a day. Or the all-new 2026 Hyundai Elantra SE, $203.21 a month. That's less than $7 a day for your brand new ride.
That's amazing. And if you're into technology, you got to check out Palisade.
Get your tech on in 2026 Hyundai Palisade SEL miles for only $215.62 a month, Randy.
And every Gossett Hyundai's got owner assurance with America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
Come see me, the main man Marshall, where we're charging forward and charging less at Gossett Hyundai, 1956 Covenant Pike, or visit online at HyundaiGossett.com 24/7.
Electric TU 188,709, MSRP 24,565, Palisade TU 096,984, MSRP 45,075, Tucson TH 69,7020, MSRP 31,805, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 895, excludes tax on license with approved credit. See dealers for complete details off title in the month. Dealers.com.
We are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis, and W253DF Memphis, with Dave Woloshin, weekday mornings from 10 to 11.
4.9 liter V8, 0 to 60, and I'm about to find out.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It is a beautiful, beautiful Thursday. It's a little bit damp, but it feels good still, I'm happy that we're on our 48-hour Friday, but I know a lot of people out there don't work the regular schedules like me. You know what I'm saying? Like business owners, man, they work all kinds of different schedules, especially restaurant people. They just getting fired up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's when they make their money.
Especially
on
the holiday weekend like we got this weekend.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Memorial Day weekend. Thank you for the reminder. Heck yes. Thank you. But I did want to remind everybody, and I also want to thank my friends over at EnviroMaster. EnviroMaster is going to protect your business by literally taking care of people's health and safety. What I mean by that is they're a complete disease and odor prevention company. They come in there and they kill the germs that kill your business. They kill the odors that kill your business. They find the ways to make sure your place is absolutely perfect. All you have to do is go to enviro-master.com. They have more treatments than you can shake a stick at. Get in touch with them. And why do you want to get in touch with them? Because, man, everybody out there with a business needs a clean restroom. Everybody needs different things. So you need to find out all the different services that they have. And if you get in touch with them, they're going to come out there and take care of you. And they do restroom hygiene, tile and grout, deep cleaning, electrostatic spraying, drainage treatments, paper management, hand hygiene. They have cleaning products, power washing, window services. It's all at EnviroMaster Services. Go to enviro-master.com, or you can even call the owner of the company, our buddy Tom Whitley, 901-356-8282. Yes, I said the owner of the company. 901-356-8282. And again, EnviroMasters is already serving over 300 businesses in the Mid-South. If they're not serving you, what's your problem? Enviro-master.com. That felt like that, what is it, the one that goes, .com? Expedia, that's what it is. Man, you're so good, bro. Your brain works.
It's the Coast Dispensary. Shout out to Steel, Missouri.
Thank you. CoastDispensary.com. Check them out. Only 60 minutes away from Memphis. CoastDispensary.com. My man, Mo Schefter. You can always find him at Views from the 22. He's joining me a little bit early, and I love this. He's filling in for our good friend Evie Van Pelt, who's at her niece's graduation. My daughter graduate. It's the last week of school for a lot of kids here in Memphis. And Mo Schefter, he's like, man, I'm just chilling. So what's up, John? Mo, how's life?
Hey, life is beautiful, brother, as always. It's hard to fill in the shoes for the wonderful Evie because she is fantastic radio,
sweet
but I'm going to do my best.
She might be the nicest woman that I know that's not named my mom or my wife. Especially if my wife is listening.
Chas, I saw the video. She got a lot of patience for you, Jeremy.
Oh, yes. That woman was born with more patience than anybody in the world. That's why I married her. Because do you know how difficult it is to deal with me? Oof. I am tough. Now, I'm wondering how difficult it's going to be for a new head coach who's an old head coach with an old man who's very ornery and now thinks he's the coach. What is Aaron Rodgers and Mike McCarthy going to do now that they've teamed back up? Is this going to be the glory days again, or is this going to be like watching my HDL team try to play somebody like the Memphis Tigers.
Do you know what this reminds me of? That movie with Stallone, De Niro, and Kevin Hart, what, Grudge Match? When they're like 75 years old and they just have to come out of retirement for one last boxing fight. Yeah. Yeah. And just like the movie, it is going to underperform. And just like the movie, when it's over, I'm going to say, I don't know why I wasted my time watching it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, Johnny. You know I'm not afraid to be wrong. But and the worst part about this is the way this all went down and the way the Steelers made it seem like, yeah, Omar Khan is running the show. Nah. The person running the Pittsburgh Steelers is clearly Aaron Rodgers, because a report came out that he told Omar Khan to interview Mike McCarthy, and Aaron Rodgers admitted that when they hired Mike McCarthy, that's when he reconsidered retirement and rejoining the Pittsburgh Steelers for one more season. So I don't know if this is a swan song or an ugly duckling song, but either way, I am not at all excited about what's happening in the Steel City.
Now, the one thing I can give you a little bit of hope and some love, and if your defense stays healthy, they are as good as anybody. I mean, it's still one of the most expensive defense in all of the National Football. Cam Hayward, you got freaking TJ Watt. Jack Sawyer, I think, is going to be another good linebacker that y'all have. Sebastian
Absolutely.
Joseph Day, Derek Harmon, he's on that team. You got, of course, Patrick Queen at linebacker. Alex Highsmith. Backfield. Y'all picked up Ramsey. You also got that hard-hitting Brisker, the kid that liked to light you up from free safety.
Yeah, Jaquan.
Yeah, that's a team that is going to be very, very physical on the defensive side of the ball. I'm just kind of curious, how does the offense and the defense match? With DK Metcalf and Michael Pittman, I think to myself, well, damn, Aaron, you got two big-ass monsters out there that, you can throw up in. And one thing Aaron Rodgers can still do is spin the damn football. Pat Freiermuth's not a bad tight end. But do they have enough running backs to actually hand the football off? And do they have a good enough offensive line to keep Aaron Rodgers upright?
Well, okay, let me spin the positive on this. That offensive line, I like the kid that they drafted in the first round. And then they went and drafted, I think, Dunker in the third or fourth round. He's another good athletic kid that's probably going to play guard for him.
The kid out of Arizona State, I can't. Einhorn, it's Finkel, and Finkel is Einhorn or something like that.
Max Diane, yeah, something like that. Ionkor. I don't know.
I always think of it as like, do you remember Ace Ventura? Einhorn is Finkel, and Finkel is Einhorn. Yeah. That's just what I call it.
Shout out to Jim Carrey, by the way. He had a generational run in the 90s.
So did.
And I think Liar Liar is his best performance of all his movies, personally. But back to the Steelers. So let's spin it positively, because there are looking at it objectively. The offensive line is going to be improved. They're going to be healthy. And I think continuity is a strength of any offensive line. You look at the running backs with Rico Dowdle and Jalen Warren. I expect a lot of two running back, two tight end formations. One way or another, you might even have them go out there with two running backs, two tight ends, and only one receiver. I could certainly see them roll in heavy with a 22 personnel. And I think it's going to be somewhat of an efficient offense. I just don't think it's going to be an explosive offense. And in today's NFL, you need to be explosive. You need to be able to find chunk plays. The idea that you can just ground and pound and be efficient without any sort of chunk plays or explosive plays is just not a thing in today's NFL. And the Steelers were bottom of the league in explosive plays last year. And I think if there's one thing that they need to drastically change and improve and address, it is their ability to create explosive plays. Without that, nothing else matters.
Now, looking at that division, because I hate to say it, the AFC North might be the most confusing. Think about how strong we thought it was going to be last year. We got new coaches in Baltimore. We got new coaches in Pittsburgh. We got new coaches in Cleveland. You got Cincinnati, who's just praying that Joe Burrow and their offense can stay healthy and their defense can stop anybody at one point sometime in the damn game. Out of the AFC North, which right now I think is the most murky, who do you like?
That's a very simple question. It is murky, but the cream rises to the top. And the cream of the AFC North right now, without any question in my mind, is the Cincinnati Bengals.
Damn. So do you think they've done enough on defense?
Yes, bro. I think they're doing enough.
Going to come out there, the kid from Texas A&M, and just absolutely start day one and come off that edge with the bend?
Listen, which kid from? You said the kid from Texas?
What is it, Cassius Howell or whatever? The kid from Texas A&M.
Oh yeah. Sorry, they drafted in the second round. You're right. I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry. I had a brain fart. Yeah. So not only him though, they got Boya Mafe from the Seahawks. He was a extremely disruptive player. Even the stats might not show it. The film don't lie. Boya Mafe was a extremely disruptive player in that scheme. You also bring in Jonathan Allen, who's an excellent player, particularly because he's not going to be the main man on the interior. The main man on the interior is Big Sexy Dexy. Pause. Mm-hmm. Everybody's saying, should they have given up the 10th overall pick? At the end of the day, as much as I thought Francis Maiawaga could possibly be the best player in that draft, the Bengals needed a defensive tackle more than they needed something on their offensive line. Because their offensive line had a health issue, not a talent issue. Their defense, top to bottom, had a talent issue, especially in runs in the A gap and the B gap. Well, what do? You bring in one of the best, Jonathan Allen, the best in the league, in Dexter Lawrence, and you pair him with Jonathan Allen. You still got Miles Murphy and some other guys over there.
The Cassius Howell kid, I'm just kind of wondering. I feel like Miles Murphy is kind of mid-grade. I'm wondering if the kid from Texas A&M in the second round is going to end up like supplanting Miles Murphy. Because if you have Mafe, and then I think Howell, if he can get ready for the NFL game with Lawrence and Allen, I think that's better. Because I just feel like Miles Murphy's kind of reached his ceiling. I'm not a huge fan of his.
No, I'm not either. But I was just speaking to the depth that they have at this point. Correct. Yeah, no, absolutely. I certainly think that kid from Texas is going to his explosiveness and his bendiness alone is going to put him above Murphy. You know what I mean? And so they're going to have rotational players. I think their secondary is much improved. Especially with the safety that they signed. They went out and got Kyle Duggar, who's, again, just more depth.
They got Brian Cook and
then they got Brian Cook, who was probably the best safety in the free agency outside of Kobe Bryant, who ended up going to Chicago. So, I think Cincinnati has improved on both sides of the ball. I think Trey Hendrickson not being there bodes well for the locker room. Believe it or not, there just seemed to be a toxic thing there. The only thing that we are actually questioning with the Cincinnati Bengals is Joe Burrow's health. And if Joe Burrow is healthy, the Bengals win the North, the Bengals win a playoff game, and the Bengals are playing for a chance to go to the Super Bowl.
When Joe plays, they win football games.
Brother, if you told me right now, am I taking to represent the AFC, the Bengals or the rest of the AFC field, I'm taking the Bengals.
Whoa.
Joe Burrow is the best quarterback not named Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, are we talking about just the AFC North? Or are you talking about right now you believe in the AFC, the Bengals have a chance to be the representative in the Super Bowl?
I'm saying if somebody right now says, hey, do you want to bet the Bengals make the Super Bowl or any other team in the AFC makes the Super Bowl, I'm putting the money on the Bengals. I know, and I love the Chargers. We talked about the Chiefs, no doubt about it. But I am all in on the Cincinnati Bengals in the AFC right now.
Last year's representative of the Super Bowl out of the AFC was the New England Patriots. I was showing literally before our break Or no, when we first started, who was I showing Diana Rossini's Thirst Trap video she sent out just recently? I was showing that to you, wasn't I, Am? Bro, that is like, I mean, my girl just likes action. And I'm just kind of wondering, how bad is this going to affect the Patriots and Vrabel and all the stuff that's going on with him?
You know, look, the human element is real. And there's already some reports that, he's kind of moving a little different in the building, sort of that mojo is not quite there as of yet. Now it's still early in the offseason, and they do have a long season ahead of them. So we'll see how it impacts them. But I do think they're going to have a bit of a tougher time this year. I do think Drake May is legit. I do think they are legitimately going to be a problem for the Bills for the next several years, and I do think they'll win the division more than once in the Drake May era. But I think when you look at what they're going into this year, every team gets better. So if you stay stagnant, by default, you have not gotten better. That's a Yogiism almost. Shout out to the great Yogi Berra. But I think I don't know if the Patriots did enough to evolve their roster for what's coming the next 17 games. I still think they'll be competitive and everything, but I think the lack of moves plus what's going on with Vrabel, I think will have a real impact on the success of this football team for this season.
Is there any chance that if they sign A.J. Brown that some of this stuff kind of gets pushed away and the Patriots fan starts focusing on straight up football and get off the Vrabel Rossini roller coaster?
And if they get the A.J. Brown deal done, the tone changes for sure. The tone changes big time. Big time. Big time.
What happens with Vrabel?
Say that again?
What happens with Mike Vrabel?
Well, let's be real. Let's be real, okay? Let's just call a spade a spade. If this was another owner, if this was...
I mean, he's been at the Orchid Day Spa partying his ass off. He's like, why did you go to Rossini? You could have come with me on my private jet.
Listen. Pimps don't judge other pimps. You know what I mean?
I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo knocked up one of his girlfriends, and he still pays for her to live in a condo and just ship Jimmy away to San Francisco.
Dude, it wouldn't surprise me, okay? And I'm not trying to accuse Robert Kraft of anything.
No, I mean, he's just living his best life as a billionaire.
If he helped facilitate some stuff with Vrabel and Rossini, okay? There's rumors about Belichick and Jordan Hudson and certain things that were facilitated. You know,
he probably met her at the Orchid Day Spa. That's the first time Bill's ever got a massage, and like Robert Kraft was laughing. He's like, he married the first masseuse he's ever had with a happy ending.
Oh man! So look, like I said a couple weeks ago, I really do wonder and almost believe the Rossini thing had something to do with Vrabel being fired from Tennessee. That's a very conservative Bible Belt situation over there in Nashville. That is not the case with Mr. Clam Chowder himself. That's a pun in Robert Kraft. All right, I don't think any consequences will come from Kraft to Vrabel. None. Zero.
Eating clam chowder and then coming down south and shucking oysters. Oh my goodness. One other again, back to being serious again, because I've been kind of stuck in the AFC with you today. I'm just a little bit fascinated with the whole. You have the Bengals. I like them. I think they're fascinating, interesting. The Chargers, the moves they make, and Harbaugh and what he's trying to bring and keep Justin upright, and he's got weapons, he's got running backs, he's got all that stuff. Kansas City, Rashee Rice, by the way. Dude, meant to mention this. I'm not against anybody getting high. I love smoking marijuana. CodesDispensary.com, Steele, Missouri, 60 minutes away. I also don't want people driving 100 miles an hour, racing and having wrecks in their car and risking everybody's life. When you do something like that, you're lucky that nobody got injured. You have your career. You're not going to jail. You don't have a situation where this is a Henry Ruggs absolute nightmare scenario. And I'm talking about Rashee Rice. You get put on probation. You don't have to go to jail. And again, they told him on the front end, you are going to have random drug tests. Out of all the drugs in the world, nothing stays in your system longer than smoking weed, bro. It's like 28 to 33 days to get out your damn system. How in the hell does he go and smoke the lettuce, and instead of sleeping in his mansion, he's now going to be sleeping in the county, the penal farm?
Mind you, while recovering from surgery that he just had a week ago. He's in jail 7 days post-op.
I didn't think about that, bro. I forgot. Damn, that's not.
And
a
if
good place
anybody
to
knows
do
about,
rehab.
bro, if anybody knows about lower body surgeries, it's you, Johnny. They are no fun.
Also,
the
I've
recovery
been in the
is no
penal farm,
fun.
bro. It's not fun either. Pork shank. You don't ever want to eat that stuff. They always would give you pork shank on Friday to let you know your weekend sucked.
So listen, you know, as we get older in life, you start to realize you can't always separate the player from the person. And I think with Rashee Rice, you know, I'm not a fan of I'm not a big fan anymore of Stephen A. Smith for certain reasons, but he mentioned a story years ago on First Take about an NBA player who had some people around, who had someone around him who was always getting in trouble. And the story goes that the guy bailed him out of jail, gave him a briefcase with some money, and said, "This is as far as you and I go." And I thought that, I wish Stephen A. would have said who that NBA player was. And I think with Rashee Rice, when you have a situation like this, not only is the individual not holding himself accountable, he's got some people around him that are enabling bad behavior. You know, and bro, if you got people around you who are willing for you to risk
everything,
a career in the NFL with the Kansas City Chiefs, he's got to make some wholesale changes to not only himself but the people around him. Speaking honestly,
I'm with you on that, and these are facts. And again, this is a guy with immense talent. Think about it; he could play with Pat Mahomes, like. He could elevate his career, have a few great, amazing years, and get one of those bags that people just dream about their whole life. I mean, a bag so big that even Delonte West might not be able to smoke it all.
No, you're right. You're
congratulations. Right. Delonte West is, by the way, according to Jay Ham, 100 days sober.
Yep.
100 days plus.
Man, that is actually pimp. That is pimp.
That is. I actually, I have a friend of mine, a very close friend of mine. She just celebrated 6 years of sobriety. So,
congratulations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
12 steps be working.
I guess.
You ain't been in no recovery, I can tell. Ask her if Bill W. and Dr. Bob helped her out, and she'll probably be like, "How the hell you know who they are?"
All right, say less. I will ask.
One other note, man. Like, I just saw that Nolan Smith, bro, another Georgia football player, clocked at 135. When was this? On Wednesday. So yesterday, my homie was going 135 miles per hour at 10:41 p.m. It just popped. Damn, dude. What is it with Georgia football players and street racing? I mean, Jalen Carter's already killed somebody. They were on the same team, weren't they? They're on the same team with the Eagles?
Yeah, they were.
Weren't they on the same team in Georgia?
Yes, they were. Johnny, bro, listen, y'all know I'm a professional driver. You know, like, the things I see on the road are frightening. And I'm going to just tell you this. I have driven short hours. I have driven long hours. There is no need anywhere on America's highways to go more than 85 miles per hour. Yeah. I'm being dead serious.
Dead serious, yeah. Like 135 miles an hour is absolutely ridiculous. Just a deer jump out in front of you, dead. Somebody in front of you doesn't see you rolling up on him and pulls out right in front of you last moment because, damn, you be coming up in their mirror so fast. They looked, you weren't there. They looked back. You know, look to the left, you ain't there, and all of a sudden they move over and you up their butt, like James Harden when he's in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, not to mention, you know, it's kind of it's approaching wet season, down here in the South, like 0.01 inches of water can cause a car to hydroplane.
Damn.
And you going that fast, these smallest little thing, if the tires ain't good and you hit a stone or you jerk a little too hard, pause, like Robert Kraft. Anything can happen. When you go in that speed, you have no control of the vehicle whatsoever.
That man said, well, you jerk a little too hard, like Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
With the pause. Got to get the pause in too.
I still can't believe good Jimmy did. One other quick question. I meant to mention this earlier. I wanted to know, do you believe Kubiak talking about how Fernando Mendoza is better than advertised, blah, blah, blah. He's working his tail off. He asks so many great questions. He's no BS. He's all ball. I mean, dude, Kirk Cousins is over there. Like, are they really going to start Fernando Mendoza behind that crap offensive line and try to get him shell-shocked? Or are they going to throw the old man out there who's getting paid millions and millions and millions of dollars to basically take a beating and hand it off?
Yeah, I don't know what show it was. I saw a snapshot on Twitter of a show asking what week will Mendoza start, and it was like some segment. Mendoza's not started in 2026.
I hope not
at all. No. I very much like you, I'm hearing all these things as well, and I mean, they are just raving about him. Almost feels like they're exaggerating. But there's
better than advertised. Dude, he was the number one pick and just won a national championship. Shut up.
Like,
I just want to know,
what's better than advertised?
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is he more like Caitlin Clark, or is he actually more substance than just sweet little kid from Indiana?
No, I think he's going to be legit. And I think the Raiders are going to handle his growth and his progress perfectly. I really do. I believe in what the Raiders are doing with Mendoza. I don't know how the rest of the roster is going to take shape over the next few years.
But don't you think, though, that he does? I mean, everybody forgets. Pat Mahomes sat an entire year behind Alex Smith. You know, Aaron Rodgers sat 3 years behind Brett Favre. Brett Favre sat for 3 years. Jordan Love sat for 3 years. Just like coming into the National Football League straight from college and starting day one, that is a hell of a jump.
Yeah.
That's how you kill a lot of people's confidence.
Yes. And although the margin or the gap sort of the transition has closed a little bit, it's still a major adjustment. And you just named them. I can name a few more guys over the years that have not started from day one. And for what it's worth,
hell, Kirk Cousins, he was backing up RG3 when they went 2 quarterbacks in 1 year, and then thank God he got lucky they shredded his knee.
Yeah, so I think the Raiders are handling this perfectly, and I think Kirk Cousins is going to start all 17 games. We might see Mendoza in Week 17, depending on opponent and circumstances, et cetera, et cetera. I think he will get some playing time, but for him to start a full game, I don't see that happening in the first 16 weeks of the season, for sure.
Mo, tell everybody where they can find you and what time you're joining me tomorrow.
Mo_views22 on Instagram and TikTok, and I believe I will be here at 12 Central, no?
That's
or
up
12,
to Jay.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Or is it, no, 11:30.
You got 11:30 Central.
11:30. 11:30.
I know. I just do the radio. You are the man. Seriously, man. Be blessed. Do me a big favor. Have fun. Be safe up there, and good luck with your Steelers this year. Okay.
Oh, my Steelers. I'm no longer in the Steel City, so I ain't claiming nobody.
Who are you claiming now? Anybody?
I claim the Harden House. That's what I'm claiming.
Dude, that's my man right there. He is Mo Schefter. Views from the 22. I'll be talking to you soon. Be blessed, my friend.
You too, my brother.
That is my friend from another mother, Mo Schefter. You know what, man? Like, I sure as hell want everybody to know. You know, like yesterday it was rainy and nasty.
Yeah, it made me upset too.
But you shouldn't have been, because you know what you should have done? You should have gone to 6787 Stone Lane down to South Haven, Mississippi. You're like, what's there, John? It's Bangers Pickleball. You want to bang? Now, they do have 7 outdoor courts. They have ping pong tables. They have cornhole outside. They have bars outside. But the thing is, on a rainy day like yesterday, they got pickleball courts indoors. They got 5 indoor pickleball courts. They have a restaurant, 3 bars. There's no membership required. They do offer memberships. If you love pickleball, they got you. But if you don't love pickleball, for non-pickleball players, they have mahjong trivia, whiskey, wine tasting, bars and restaurants. A whole lot of fun. It's Bangers Pickleball, 6787 Snow Lane in South Haven, Mississippi. Please dink responsibly. And when you dink, well, if you drink, Tito's. It's the best spirit in the world. It's America's #1 vodka. It is no frills. There are no flavors or fancy labels. It's just the good stuff, baby. It's the juice. It's Tito's handmade vodka. And don't forget, I'm a dog lover. You know who else love dogs? Tito Beverage. Did you know, like, when in Christmas you get those cute little dog sweaters on top of the Tito's bottles? Right. You can put it on. I put one on Chloe. She never looked cuter than when she had that Tito's sweater on. I was like, dang, you look so cute. Let me go get a drink. Tito's handmade vodka. Wood on the other side. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Available locally on your radio dial as well as around the world online at sports56whbq.com. Take us with you everywhere by downloading the Sports 56 app. And at home, just say, Alexa, play Sports 56. Wherever you are, it's easy to stay tuned to Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Running a business is hard enough, but cleaning a business, your time's too valuable for that. You need High-Low Commercial Services, dedicated professional cleaners with 15 years of cleaning experience. High-Low customizes your cleaning needs, and you get the JRD guarantee. We clean until you're satisfied. Shopping center, retail spaces, medical, legal offices, High-Low cleans it all. Visit MrCleanTeam.com. That is MrCleanTeam, MrCleanTeam.com for High-Low Commercial Services.
You know that feeling when something is supposed to be complicated and then it's not? That's the Dobbs Brothers way. For your new Chevrolet, there's no games, no runaround, no surprises, just straight answers from people who actually mean them. Buying a car shouldn't feel like a battle, and at Dobbs Brothers Chevrolet, it doesn't. Trust, transparency, and driving our community forward. That's the Dobbs Brothers way. Shop Dobbs Brothers Chevrolet of Bartlett today.
Download to see if you qualify. Not all customers will qualify. Transfer fees may apply. No Albert subscription required. Albert is not a bank. Albert Instant Loans are issued by FinWise Bank, member FDIC. Not an actual client. Terms apply.
Kylie, what's wrong? I just got hit with a car repair bill. I'm behind on rent, and I feel like I can never save any money.
Have you tried the Albert app? Albert is your financial assistant, helping you find ways to save and create custom budgets to actually grow your money. Plus, you can get up to $10,000 for big expenses or advance up to $1,000 fast when you need cash right away.
Albert can get me up to $10,000?
Exactly. Albert spots you in a pinch and helps you grow your money in the long run.
I'm downloading Albert right now.
Download the Albert app and use promo code CASH to borrow up to $10,000 for whatever you need. The Albert app helps you budget better and save more money so you reach your financial goals faster. Download the Albert app right now and use promo code CASH to borrow up to $10,000. Use code CASH to borrow up to $10,000.
Volkswagen Driver Days is on at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike, and it's drivers wanted. If you're looking for sporty, we Gossett 2026 Jetta S. Just $249 a month. $249 a month for Jetta S. How about 2025 Tiguan S? $269 a month. Yes, brand new Tiguan S, $269 a month. And Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike wants to get you vacation ready in 2026 Atlas SE, $329 a month. That's only $329 a month for a brand new Atlas SE. If you're ready for a new ride, we got you covered at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike. So get to Gossett Volkswagen today at 1875 Covington Pike. Online, GossettVWMemphis.com.
If you want it, we Gossett at Gossett Motor Cars.
Atlas TC 564,681, MSRP 41,911, Jetta TMO 312,217, MSRP 25,791, Tiguan TMO 43,763, MSRP 32,881. Includes all rebates and incentives. Must be financed through Volkswagen Credit PF 895. Excludes tax title license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer in 6126. Dealer stock only.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It is a beautiful Thursday. It's always thirsty. It's always wonderful. And it's always, a little bit exciting because we got a little gambling. We got a little bit of fun. We got some wood to give you and all kinds of stuff. But I do want to remind you, old school. Like I saw something today that made me want to vomit and it scared the hell out of me. Y'all know that dude, Elon Musk? He did an interview with Forbes magazine. Did y'all see that thing?
No, I can't say I have.
I'll tell you one thing, I'm scared to death. Scared. But I will tell you, he says that he believes there's going to be 500 million robots in 5 years. Like, the ones that do all the ish. 500 million, bruh.
Yeah, that mean they're going to be here killing folks.
Yeah, the NS5.
And, yeah. And I'm like, damn. Well, I hope they powder coat them junts, because if they paint them, they're going to rust, chip, and fade, and we're going to have to constantly paint all these damn robots. But if you take them to Rick's powder coating, guess what? Perfect finish every time. It does not rust. It does not chip. It bonds to metal. It's science, baby. And it's got a beautiful finish, and you can get any color. You can do your robots. You can do your car. You can do ornamental metal. You can do anything. If it's metal, do not paint. Powder coated, and go to Rick's Powder Coating with the largest batch ovens in the Mid-South. RicksPowderCoating.com. Check them out. Let's go to Hardwood.
This is Access Hardwood.
All right, dude, I ain't joking around, bruh. Like, I don't know why. I was on Forbes. I'm broke. But I was looking at Elon Musk, the interview, and I was reading it, and I was scared to death because, again, he says, one, that, this is insane. Okay, here's what so they have 10,000 Starlink satellites in space currently. He believes in 5 years there'll be over 100,000 Starlink satellites orbiting Earth. He says they'll have fully reusable rockets that'll go back and forth to the moon to bring back whatever this mineral is that's so easy at making energy. He said that we're definitely going to have to get different types of metals and acid tests because the amount of robots they're making. I'm like, oh my God. I just wanted, you remember the Jetsons?
Remember Rosie?
Rosie was at least looked like a woman and was cute, I want my robot to at least be feminine and
John, Rosie looked like a damn robot.
Well, at least she had a haircut. Her name was Rosie. This thing looks like it's going to kill me.
She had a woman's voice.
I'll take a Herbie from the Fantastic Four, or a J5 from Short Circuit.
From Short Circuit, yeah.
I don't want no NS5. I'll take J5. I'll take Johnny 5.
He also said this. He said in 5 years, the global economy, will triple. And listen to this. Nobody will end up needing to work, and there will be no people who need salaries because everything will be done for you.
It will be all dead. Time out.
Probably.
This man saw Short Circuit.
What Short Circuit?
That movie's like 40 years old.
Oh, is that the one with the little bitty square head with the little bitty round eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Good job, son. That was so old, I'd forgotten that damn movie.
With Ali Sheedy.
Yeah, dude, she was cute.
And Steven Gutenberg from Police Academy.
Police Academy, yeah.
In 5 years, he says, actually, I apologize, I said 500 million. He said 1 billion humanoid robots will be around in 5 years.
Oh, that had a whole
And
song.
every house will have one. Damn, bro. Damn, I didn't know this, man. He got Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, Starlink, XAIX, Robotaxi, Boring Company.
I actually believe
this dude has more damn companies than anybody can shake a stick at.
I believe he's a robot too.
I believe that. I believe he's nuts.
Which is part of why I believe he's a robot.
Craziest thing, he has more money than anybody, period, right?
Right.
Why the hell is he doing interviews?
Because, he responsible for one of the data centers down here. He's just trying to keep his name looking different than
Bro, I'm going to tell you, Siri, here's how my life is go if I'm the richest man in the world. Every day is a harem tryout. All right? 1,000 applicants and only one I pick a day.
Would you have harem music playing in the background like I Dream of Gina style?
Hell yeah, dog. I'd have also a snake. Oh, you know those dudes that do the flute and make the snakes dance? I'd have one girl, I'd have a fake Jabba the Hutt and have her like chained to it like she was Princess Leia. Dude, I got this thing going down, bro. I ain't doing interviews. I'd be like, screw y'all, I'm rich.
That's real, though.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm doing well for my monster yacht.
Man, I got a good thing going now.
Oh, no, this just kind of shocked me. If there's 1 billion robots in 5 years, I can promise you one thing. We're going to have some serious issues.
You're kidding.
No, dude, I just can just see all them pervs out there trying to, like, mount them robots.
That's who they gonna kill first.
Probably. Damn. I don't know if I can handle that many. And where they coming from? Like, they literally making these joints like right now, y'all.
You gonna hop out of a space.
All right, talk to me, Jared. You're younger than me. Come on, help me.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a video a couple of years back, like around the pandemic, and they were making cars with the circular spherical tires. I know I said that was redundant, but the spherical tires, like a Will Smith car and iRobot.
Yeah.
It's 2035. So 5 years from now, that's like what, the NS2, NS3. Then you got the NS4, then you got the NS5. You know, I don't understand why these big people with these money and stuff, they don't watch movies or something. Like, we've seen the AI take over a mind of its own. You can't control a machine once the machine can control itself.
I watched Dead Gum Terminator, bro. John Connor, where are you? And by the way, did you also hear the other emergency? You know they're bringing back, they're doing a reboot of Baywatch. Man, why not, dude? Chicks in bikinis? Are you kidding me? Why?
With who?
They're going to have Livy Dunn in there. You know, the girlfriend of the best pitcher in baseball currently, Paul Skeens.
How many of these?
Brooke Nader, Livy Dunn. By the way, they are shaking that ass, son.
They did Baywatch.
Hold on, listen to this. Yeah, they're doing Baywatch, a remake. This is going to be awesome. My question, though, is I just want to know which one's going to play Pamela Anderson, because I'm going to play Tommy Lee.
This is why I'm asking the question.
Well, I'm playing Tommy Lee, dog.
I'm just trying to see which,
how am I shooting this video?
How online are they going to take this thing with what we had 30 years ago? That's what matters.
Hey,
but that's the thing,
are they going to found an alcoholic David Hasselhoff?
With The Rock, Zac Efron, and I don't know the chick, but they just did Baywatch. Into the 2010s, or like around 2015,
dog,
2016.
Look, you mean they did a movie?
Yeah.
They're doing a series, bro, like they did. See these chicks right here? If you're looking, I don't know if I ever logged back in. But these are the chicks that are going to play. They're both fighting on which one's going to be CJ, the character of Pam Anderson right now. So there's a little kerfuffle in Baywatch land. But again,
they got real animosity about this?
Oh, yeah. Both of them, Livy and Brooke, both want to be CJ, Pam Anderson's character. Like, they are both fighting to be, I guess, the most famous Baywatch chick ever, and I'm just fighting to be Tommy Lee. You ever seen the Tommy Lee, Pam Anderson video since you've seen a lot of stuff? When you saw Short Circuit, right?
Yeah.
Did you see Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee video?
No.
Well, you will during the break. We're going to take a quick time out. I'm going to educate this kid. Poor kid. He's never going to be the same after seeing this, is he?
Hey.
So you're going to be like, and he's a white dude? Dirk Diggler's real. Back in 2 shakes. John Holmes, don't forget, but he went crazy and killed people. Is this?
Didn't he die of AIDS too?
God, dog. Probably did, man.
Just take me over the break.
Back in 2 shakes, Sports 56. You know what we're doing on the other side?
Gambling.
Making money, bro. I hope y'all took the over in the Pittsburgh Cardinals game, because I hope during the break I look at it and they started scoring. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Available locally on your radio dial as well as around the world online at sports56whbq.com. Take us with you everywhere by downloading the Sports 56 app. And at home, just say, Alexa, play Sports 56. Wherever you are, it's easy to stay tuned to Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Hey everybody, I hope you're ready for summer because all the new Silverados are right here in Olive Branch at All-Star Chevrolet. No interest financing or $7,000 in cash. So go big with a brand new HD Silverado and make no payments all summer. No payments all summer with your new Trax, Colorado truck, or new Traverse with the third row seating because your good credit deserves it. And this is Military Appreciation Month and our friends at All-Star love our military. In May, get a $1,000 military appreciation bonus on almost every Chevy model here, 1,000. And if you want a barely driven certified Chevy or the hottest pre-owned Chevys on the market, All-Star is spot on. Tahoes, Suburbans, even Trailblazers. And for all your fleet and commercial vehicle needs, express cargo passenger vans and all, they're here. That's right, at All-Star Chevy because they're a top-rated business elite dealer. Together, let's drive. Don't miss the Ready for Summer event going on now in Olive Branch at All-Star Chevrolet or go to allstarautogroup.com.
Old Dominick Distillery is pure Memphis spirit, all the way from the winning atmosphere at their downtown distillery to award-winning craft spirits. And there's always something happening. Saturday, May 23rd, you're invited to Old Dominick's Crawfish Boil. Rock out to music by the Risky Whiskey Boys. Eat big and wash it all down with a craft cocktail or local beer. Old Dominick Distillery. Come for the spirits, stay for the experience. Cheers to Memphis. Learn more at olddominick.com.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, we know you're no stranger to setting big goals, whether in school, at work, or in life. And you're ready for more. At UMGC, we offer the skills-based education you need to move your career forward. Learn how to apply AI, data science, and other emerging tech. Plus, gain skills in leadership and critical thinking. You've come far. Succeed again. No application fee if you apply by June 1st. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
All 650 acquisition fee, 26 Kia Sorento LX, TG 453 494, MSRP 34280, hybrid D 727 1780, MSRP 31865, K14 330941, MSRP 24825, Telluride VG 005 MSRP 44510, includes all rebates and incentives, must finance through KFA, excludes tax title license with approved credit, dealer stock only, see dealer for complete details, offer valid through 6/1/2026.
Hey, Jeff Allen, I hear you've got the summer sticker sales event on now at Gossett Kia South Mount Moriah. What's the scoop, Jeff?
The scoop is take your pick, 2026 Kia Sorento LX or a 2026 Kia Sportage Hybrid LX, $297 a month. 2026 Kia K4 LXS, $219 per month. And a 2027 Kia Telluride S, $449 per month. All 24-month lease and $39.99 due at signing.
Plus, you've got the 2026 EV9, $12,000 off MSRP or 0% for 60 months available. And they're all equipped with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, you'll be happy at Gossett Kia on Mount Moriah.
That is one of those things. When things get too heavy, just call me helium.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Man, you see Jimi Hendrix back in the background. You hear that? Meow, 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 meow. Dude,
you know
put
what I
acid
think
on
of
his
when I hear
forehead,
that?
man. Cut it.
Because I watched a lot of wrestling in the 90s. I think Hulk Hogan when I hear Voodoo Child. Because that was NWO.
Don't
Hulk
ruin that for me.
Well, because he actually licensed to get Voodoo Child to be his entrance theme. They paid like $500,000 to get that.
Lord knows I'm a voodoo child. Now, Aaron Rodgers, by the way, said he's going to retire after the season. This is his swan song. Dude, I don't know, man. I think he could be a switch hitter.
I kind of stopped paying attention to Aaron Rodgers on topics like those because it's like, man, what you going to do? You know, barbecue a meal, dude, out.
Yeah.
Like his last year, do you think he goes out and has like one of those, like him and, I mean, he got his MVP when he was with, Mike. Him and Mike McCarthy had, it was a long damn time ago.
Like 16 years ago.
Long damn time ago.
A whole career ago.
But I'm just saying, like, him knowing it's his last season, they say he's in camp already. He does have Michael Pittman Jr. They do have DK. You know, you got, man, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, I'm just kind of wondering, like, can he turn back the clock and look?
How far are you talking about turning it back?
Long damn way.
We know we ain't going 16 with it. He ain't Tom. He ain't got the Brady bang.
Nah, he don't.
Bun Beat broke this down.
I hate to say it, man. It kind of does make me realize how great Tom was to do what he did for so long.
Tom Brady is
to go to Tampa Bay and get one like that,
and a fine cognac. Aaron Rodgers is a blunt and a 40.
Hey, if you
Both
give me the
enjoyable.
champagne, hey, I like the champagne and beer, bro, and a good blunt.
Both enjoyable. You know?
But like he's more like one of them hash holes from Coast Dispensary and Tito's.
Can I get a little pint of Hennessy instead of the 40, please?
Real.
Little hen.
Yeah, real.
Little Cavassier.
I said a pint of Hennessy.
Remember, man, dude, Hennessy and Hypnotic really don't mix.
You know what? That song
I know about
reminds
the
me
Incredible
of you.
Hulk.
He telling you that the lyrics that the ingredients in
That's
this
the
don't
first
mix.
thing I go do.
First thing go get you.
I gotta try it. It's like that time I saw that Ford Loco commercial.
You know that song was made during the No Child Left Behind era.
All right, y'all got basketball knowledge out the frizzane.
Man.
For real, dude, I need help, man, because the last time this Cavaliers-Knicks thing, I was dancing, I was singing, I went outside and smoked one of those hash holes.
Have you been
Came back in and cried.
Have you been outside of 3.5 quarters of game one? Have you seen the Knicks the last 5 games in the playoffs?
Yeah, they've been dominant, but they also played like some weak ass teams.
Outside of those 3.5 quarters, going back to game 4 in Atlanta.
76ers, you got a beat up, broken Joel Embiid. You got Tyrese Maxey, who is more Maxey Pad than Tyrese Maxey.
You're wrong for that one. Golly.
I mean, like.
And the Knicks have been boot to ass for everybody.
Yeah, they've been putting boot to ass. I agree.
I think
but
they
you saw
continue
Carl when the big thespian gets a little finesse.
That's cool. Whatever. He got OG back now.
Dude, OG, by the way, couldn't hit a shot, but that big 3 in the quarter is amazing. Wasn't that the only 3 he made the other night?
I think so.
And that was the one.
Yeah.
That was the one that made me cry.
They're shaking off that rust, man. They're going to be back in Lou. They got, 5.5?
So you thinking right now Knicks go out there and blow the doors off the Cavs?
Hell out of the Cavs, man.
If I'm the Knicks, that's what I'm doing. Whoever James Harden holding, come set a screen for Anunoby and get that switch, and Anunoby going to bully Harden all night. And then he going to switch on to Jalen Brunson and get cooked all night by Jalen Brunson because he can't keep up with Jalen Brunson. Keep picking on him.
Because when you pick on him, now he got to work his legs on both ends of the floor because they continue to put the basketball in his hands. You're really, ultimately, Kenny, you're killing James Harden. In all intents and purposes, I know that's not your intent, but.
You know how nice it'd be able to, like, sit back and enjoy being a Harden? A champ?
Well, yours is different spelling. You should write off.
Well, I changed it once I saw his ass that damn series when in Philadelphia, man. I changed my spelling. That dude in Game 6 was ass. In Game 7 was even weird. He looked scared of the ball.
Yeah.
Andre Turnover 3000. That's who he turned in. Wasn't a baby or little baby, but they were waiting on him on the plane. I am, though, also looking at a little bit of baseball. You guys you ain't much on the baseball, are you?
I hadn't gotten into it yet, but you know what? Because we have Sunday night baseball on Peacock now, I think we'll be diving more into it. Can they even give you the game before on NBC? Then they give you the out-of-market game that's a Peacock exclusive. That's like the late Sunday afternoon game.
The Peacock!
They kind of are dominating the sports landscape right now. They got all 3 major sports leagues rocking with them. But I did see that the Pirates took a 1-0 edge.
Yeah, 1-0 lead, man. But we left them a couple of runs. I need 7 or more to get the cover. So let's go and start scoring like billionaires in brothels. The one other thing that I was going to mention is just the fact that Bro, the Mets are straight trash. 3:05, the Mets play the Nationals. I just feel like, man, at home, Nationals ain't great. On the road, Mets ain't great. But I just like the Nationals today.
On the money line?
Man, minus 105. Yeah, dude. Let's go. What is it? Nation's capital. Let's go Nationals. For Jay Ham, Jared, I'm John Harden. Get out there, make the world a better place. I'll see you on the flip side. Peace.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Hey, you ready to bang? Bangers Pickleball in South Haven is now open with 10 courts, a restaurant, and 3 bars. New to pickleball?